All right, this is your walkthrough on stock number 14664, your 22 Wildwood. Your front jack's equipped with a light. You see that little light? It's hard to see during the day, but you got a light there. Got up, down. This one's equipped with two 20-pound tanks. Your regulator's got a tab on it, as you can see right here. Whichever way this tab's pointing is going to be the tank you're using. We got this tank on at the moment. When this tank runs out, you flip the regulator over, turn this tank off, turn this tank on. Got two batteries. Here's your battery disconnect. When you're storing the unit, you want to cut that off, but when you're pulling it with your vehicle or you got it plugged to Sure Power, you're going to want to leave that on, because if you got that left on, anytime it's plugged into the vehicle or the Sure Power, you're going to be charging your battery. Front storage area. Your large jack is going to be here for your stabilizers. They're not leveling jacks, they're just stabilizers. You got one on all four corners. That's going to take the wobble out of it. But we tell everybody, if you get a 3/4 inch socket and impact, that'll make that a lot easier for you. We'll step around to the other side and grab that other handle and show you what it's for. This other little handle that's in there, you pull this tab. If your electric jack ever malfunctions, this will allow you to manually bring that jack up and down. Those will be in your trunk compartment. It's your sewer hookup. Black pulls your toilet water, gray pulls your sink and showers. When you're releasing this, best thing to do is always let your black water out. That way your gray water rinses out your sewer line. Here you got your black tank flush. That's got spray heads on it to go down on the sensors in the black tank. If there's poop or paper left on a sensor, it's going to give you a false reading on the monitor inside. So it's a good idea when you get done camping and you're getting ready to go store it, probably to run water in this for about 10 minutes just to rinse those sensors off. This is your city water connection, so if you've got a water hose, you can hook it where it says city water connection. That'll pressurize your whole unit. This is a quick connect. It's got a swirly hose. It hooks up like an air compressor hose, and it's just cold water on that. It's a 30 amp unit. It's going to come with a 30 amp cord, approximately 35 foot long, and that's where you're going to plug it in. If the park you're in provides cable, wherever you got this park provides cable or satellite, you're going to plug that in here. There's a switch inside, which I'll show you when we get inside. The switch over from antenna to whatever you're pulling in here. It's got a low vent on one side of your camper because it's a toy hauler, because of gasoline products inside, and there's one on the high side of the other side. I'll show you inside how to open those. We went ahead and opened the ramp on it so we can show you this functionality of this. This folds out, snaps in, folds out, snaps in, and this lights goes with this red handle right here. See the red handle? Close all this back up. Push that down. Raise your door up. Hold on. Spin the lock and bring it down. As I said, you got stabilizers on all four corners. Your awning's fully extended. To adjust the pitch on your awning, if you want to get the rain to run off, pull right here where this bolt is. That'll pitch it. You can do that to either side. But before you bring the awning back in, you're going to want to make that straight before you bring it back in. Got two outside speakers, outside receptacle, furnace for your exhaust for your furnace. That will get extremely hot. So when that's running, you don't want to touch that. Outdoor shower, you're going to have hot and cold here. This is your fresh tank fill. It's going to hold between 35 and 40 gallons of water. That's good for using the bathroom, maybe rinsing your hands. And there's a switch inside. I'll show you where to cut the pump on. It's going to pump that out so it pressurizes your lines. Your low point drains are here for the winterization to drain it out so your lines don't freeze up. And under that is your drain for your fresh water tank. So this drains the whole unit. That drains your fresh tank. This is your water heater. This is just a gas water heater, it's not electric. Anode rod, reset button. If it ever stops working, hit that reset button. Check it to make sure it's got water in it. But you really don't have to worry about it burning up your element because it doesn't have one. But we'll cut it on and I'll let you hear it fire up. Over your exhaust to your stove, you got this vent. And we tell people, if you close this, it'll keep the dirt daubers from building a nest in there. But when you're using it, you want to leave that vent there open. Another storage area. Through storage, if you notice, you can get to this storage area from your bedroom or from the front by going through that little door right there. This is a solar. It's wired for a solar portable panel. You can plug it here, and all that solar panel would do is do a trickle charge on your battery to keep it from going completely dead. We'll go ahead and bring your awning in. The light closest to the door would be your awning LED light. The awning further away would be your entrance light, which is right over your head when you walk in the door. Okay, this is your monitoring system I told you about. It shows you all your lights, showing you that your battery's full, your fresh tank is empty, your black tank is empty, your gray tank is empty. You got a plug here on the wall as well. This other switch brings your slide in. I'll take it back out to finish the walk. I'm putting the water heater off. I can feel the heat coming off of it. Pretty hot day here in South Carolina. Now, other than that light right over the door when you come in, it runs on that switch. Like I said, the rest of these lights are touch lights. You're just gonna push in on the center, flick them on and off in the center throughout the camper there that way. Hey, Brad. I'll show you your stove. You hit this blue button, it turns your switches on. The igniter is built into the switches. All right, when you walk, ready? When you walk in the door, this lower piece, this is your LP detector. It's gonna let you know if there's a gas leak. Of course, they all come equipped with a fire extinguisher. This to the right of the doors, that storage door I told you, get that front compartment through. Got a touch light over the sink. We have hot and cold. Got your light. Got your fan. Freezer is good and cold. This is where you adjust, turn it up and down. It's set on 3 right now. That's your max. Down to 1. And if it ever when it cuts off, you press the set button and hold it for like 30 seconds to bring it on. This is for shipping, so you keep that up. This is your thermostat for your furnace and your air. The bottom button is your mode button. See, it lights up, it's on high cool right now. Heat. Raise it up, bring your furnace on for you. Air should be cutting off, the heat should be coming on. Your heat comes out of your lower vents. Air comes out of the ceiling, heat comes out of the floor. On the vent with the house on. Here's your vent for heat in the back. It's getting warm, so I'm gonna cut it off. It won't take long for it to heat this whole camper up. Go back to your thermostat. It's on heat mode. Off position, be down in the right corner, say off. Fan, low, fan high. High, cool, back where we were. It's low, cool, auto, high, auto, low. Going back to cool, just showing you the different positions there. This is where you got a mount for your TV on the wall here, where you're gonna plug it in. So we're gonna put your cable. You see this little green light at my finger? That means you're on antenna. If you did, you can scan in your TV and get between 30 and 50 channels just off the air free. But if you got a cable outside for satellite or cable, you hit that button and you don't see that green light, then you're on cable. You see the green light, you're on antenna. This is your radio. See where it says zone 1 and zone 2? So outside speakers are on now because number one's inside speakers, number two's outside speakers. Now they're both off. Zone two's outside. Okay. On your fireplace, it's your power button, thermostat, low heat, high heat, just nuance for the light. This changes your flame color. Notice the rock color and the flames are changing. This is your timer. 30 minutes, cut off, up to hour, up to 5 hours it'll cut itself off by your timer. And again, there's your power button. Toilets, half pedal, full pedal. Half pedal adds water to the bowl. Get the desired amount of water you want to use the bathroom. When you're done using the bathroom, full pedal dumps it out. You got hot. You got cold at laboratory. There's also a GFI if a receptacle stops working. First thing check is your GFI. Goes out, just reset it by pushing in the top button. Hot and cold in the shower. And you can stop it at the shower head so you can save that hot water. Exhaust fan. Vent rises up manually. This is a touch light as well. There's no switch in the bathroom. So both of those are touch lights. This is the vent I was showing you outside on the lower end. There's one on the higher end, one on the lower end. You push the vent forward and it vents towards the front of the camper. You pull the vent backwards and it vents towards the back of the camper. That's going to be the same way on the higher one and the lower one, which is in the rear. You've got 6 tie downs in this area. You got a back door, USB charger, plug. This is your breaker dash fuse panel. You got 120 side just like in most houses. Your 12-volt fuses are here. And each one of these fuses has a red light indicator on the side of it to let you know which one's bad. Takes the guesswork out of which one you need to change. We've got this set up the way we've got it set up so we can show you it in its different dimensions. We've already got the top bunk up. As you see, it's pinned in. The lower bunk, we got them both down, but I'm gonna move this one for you. Take this cushion, put it down, raise this up. I think I gotta take the cushion. I didn't know that. Take the cushion out. It's a learning process. And you put the pin in here. And then these, I guess, you store upright against the wall if you got your toys in here. Got another place back here in the back. You can put a TV on that wall. That's your cable hookup, whatever you got your button set for in the living room. It's going to set all your cable throughout the camper that way. So if it's on antenna, that's going to be on antenna. So that's your cable hookup, that's your plug for your back TV. This, in this stowaway area here, is a cloth panel that goes at your back door. It zips down the middle and most people just roll them up. But that goes over your back door. It's magnetized? Mm-hmm. Okay. That covers your back door with magnets with a cloth cover. And again, all these lights in the back are just like in the front. They're all touch lights. No lights with it. Okay, that's front of the camper to the back, and we're going to walk back around and do a quick walk around video for you. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring the slide in and we'll see it closed up from the outside. Always cut your air off before you unplug a unit because it's a big surge on the power system if you don't. I'm bringing a slide in. Oh, there's keys. Close it up and we'll walk around the outside of it one last time. I'll cut the gas off out here. Put your cover back on. You want to make sure that door is completely open. And bring these steps up. Always check these for rocks, because you don't want to throw rocks on your floor in the camper. Pull up the floor, nice in behind your door jamb. There you go. Back around to the front. Hope you enjoy your wildwood. Have a good day.